Hey, you guys! It's another day of CR motherfucking T. I am putting a document. Okay. Now that's the tea we should have been spilling. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like all these shows just made in vain, and it's like I'm done. I am floored. CRT, Kim, Ray. Y'all know what I put on her, etc., 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 etc. Day 2. And oh my god, I got a little dizziness. Stop. You want to know what's going on? It ain't your fucking business. You can only hear it and see. It's not your life, bitch. Oh, it's like, oh my god, they can see under my arm, my hairy underarms. I gotta use turmeric, y'all, to see if maybe it'll take the hair off. Who you loving? Who you wanna be bugging? Oh, let me just go live. Who you selling? Pseudo summons here. Look. Girl, gone with your bad ass. That is like the time when people were not trying to use me on their shit. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like when I was in college and Beyonce came out and all this different stuff, it was just like so dope. Okay, so yesterday there is evidence of racism. That's what we found out yesterday. So today I'm gonna like go over everything. Yesterday I just like really dove into what it was I had to do. Instagram. I can't do Instagram. I think I'll just do it on Brown Sugar Talk. I'll try not to curse. Where my other phone? Is it charging? Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Tank was on her like, wait a minute, can you stand the rain? Can you stand it? Oh, that man put me out, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm over this man's house. I guess he was trying to run game on me. That motherfucker put me out in the rain, y'all. This shit, it be funny, but it don't be funny. Why this nigga just sit up here and put some voodoo on him for him to look like a damn dog? That man was just standing there. He was scared of me too. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't do nothing to him. I guess he couldn't stop. He just kept coming back and forth in there to me. Just kept coming back and forth in there. I was just like trying to see what I'm doing. So then he was like, go take a shower. And then I was like, I don't need a shower. Like, what do I need a shower for? And that was it. It's like nothing stinks on me. So I told y'all it was like somebody recording in his house. Like I could hear the person talking. So I guess because I could hear the person, because did I make a video about it? I don't know. So I could hear the person talking. So I'm just like, yeah, somebody recording in your house. I sent him the message after I left. But that was it, because I noticed what they were doing. He had 2 bathrooms. He got like 2 side-by-side bathrooms, a full bath and then a regular bath. So somebody was recording his full bathroom. So then a little guy came over there, and I was like, I think they trying to steal my stuff that was in the bathroom. I had like my little ears and whatever, my earrings to match my ears. It was so fucking cute. I only got to wear it one time. And so, y'all, why this man let this little boy put me out in the fucking rain? I'm talking about I was in the fucking rain for real. Can you? Then I get there and I see that my cousin might be possessed and the people next door are possessed at Miss Birdie's house. So yeah, it's like it's too much going on. I know y'all don't know any of these people, but it's like I have to say it because I have to like keep evidence for real. That's the memory it brought up. I know all the days won't be perfect. This I know for sure. See y'all to you. Is this racism? Yeah, the fuck it is, bitch. Y'all, and they started trying to make it racist because I said that I could be 50's mate. Like, I was like, I could do that for 50. I have no problem with it. If he wants a 1950s housewife, I was raised to be one. I mean, for real, it's not a joke. So that was it too. Oh, that's all they thought about was just be a wife. Be a wife, darling. Like, I ain't finna do that shit. I needed to though, y'all, to actually be a politician. It's like, so you know, when you gotta play the role. I can't play the role. I'm a realist. I cannot play the role. I need to be a loved woman to be a wife. I can't. And that was it. So you see, that's the action of the curse. It's like the person that marries me has to really be in love with me, or else the curse we'll still have hard times. That is the action of the curse. And so it stopped all y'all from being married too. I'm not joking. It's not me. It wasn't me. Some women deserve to be married. And that is the truth. So let's look at this right here. I was looking at this story today where Whoopi was like, that's not something she wants to do. I could see it. When she described to him the stuff that she does, where she farts going up the steps and she smokes all over her house and all that stuff, for me, I would be like, you know what? We will do a video call. I'm going to get you the new Echo so we can do like a video chat. I don't have to come over at all. At all, honey. I don't have to be there at all. And so I'm just like the person, my house is clean. I try to make sure people have a place to sit. When you come over, I like make you drinks. My husband, I make drinks. My son, I make drinks. You know, I don't have a husband, y'all. I'm serious. But it's like, I am such a hostess. My friends in college, they used to try to make fun of me. And like, I'm like, don't make fun of me because I really am a hostess. And if I will have if I had the money, or if I can get to a thrift store, I would have everything I need to host a person. And so it's just like, I am a host. I don't know. I think it's from the tea parties, and I'm an extrovert too. So the extroversion actually outweighs my introversion sometimes, but sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. That's what it is. It's like, it's not weird. It's like, it just depends on what I'm doing. So my friends would try to make fun of me, and it's like, are you serious? Like, I'll be like, we'll be having a midnight talk, and I'll be like, does anybody want a toaster strudel? You know, and it's like, I'll actually if I could, I would plate it. If I could put like other raspberry sauce on top of it or whatever with a little bit, like, I'm not joking. Like, I would have everything. And so it's like, I am that person. But Whoopi is probably an introvert. So it's like, and she's probably an asexual introvert. You see what I'm saying? Asexual introvert. So if she's telling you that means that's what that is. She's an asexual introvert. And so it's like, I would respect your space. And so that is what it is. Like, if you have an introverted friend, just say, you want to do a video chat? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to have this meeting together. We can do a video chat and have a real video chat, because I said, like I told y'all, all this lying and this faking and stuff that y'all doing, that is because my aunt was bedridden and she was retarded. And so if she had access to something that was supposed to be given to some big person or whatever, or somebody that's making changes for people's lives, or thinking that that's an influence that you're supposed to use, you can't use it because she was a fat, lazy cow. And she's stupid and she won't get stuff done. So that's what I've been noticing. Like, nothing gets done around here because y'all were like trying to do, and all these people are retarded because she herself was retarded. And so y'all been listening to a woman that is like, she crazy, and she was a crackhead. Like, I'm talking about a crackhead. She got mad because somebody made, it was like, I don't know, magic or whatever. I don't know where she got magic from, unless it was Magic Johnson. I fucking don't know. But she seen a comment about something and it reminded her of sex. Y'all, it had to be from the school because that's all that was on the fucking computer, right? So I guess it reminded her of sex. So she started telling me that when she was at the skating rink, they used to call her Miss Magic. And so she thought it was something sexual. That's how the whole Black Girl Magic stuff came from. And then Nicki Minaj was getting some stuff from her too. So I'm just like, for real, y'all was actually just listening to a dumb bitch talk. And it's like, y'all really took it to heart, because at some point she really was influencing y'all. So now that I see, then they were recording in my car. So Kenya Barris got all the stuff. Kenya Barris, Beyonce, Drake, they really did get stuff from me, but they were recording inside my car in my house. Okay, so let's look at this. I have found evidence of racism, prejudice, discrimination, antagonism. All of that really is just racism. So these things right here, it all is just racism. Let me tab that over. And we just broke it down. What the fuck just happened? Did I fuck up something? Oh. Okay. So then, critical race theory. I was telling you guys that this is how a set of ideas holding that racial bias is inherent in many parts of the Western society, especially in its legal and social institutions, on the basis of their having been primarily designed for and implemented by white people. And so I'm being held back by the police too. And so let me add this. I have determined that racism can be presented by all colors and cultures. This is not a specific trait of only white people. I have also found that racism is not an absolute for only white people, because some people will be like, well, all white people are racist, and it's like, nah, it's not true. I'm sorry, it's not true. Not all white people are racist. You cannot tell a person what they think is beautiful. Like, so many times I think people like look at us and they'll be surprised that me and my son want to be darker. Like, we want darker skin for real. Like, my son has actually been like really upset about not having the skin color of his brothers, and maybe his father, but those are not his real brothers. His brothers are like actually brown skin. So he just really wanted to have that color skin. And it's like, you can't tell me when a dark person walks in, y'all, I'm not joking, I will be just like, what the fuck just happened to me? Like, it is like, you cannot tell a person what is beautiful to them. And that is something like, it's like some traits about people, you be like, oh my God, yes, like, what the fuck happened to life? Like, what did they do? And so it's just some things I absolutely adore about some people. And so if that is the case, color is not an issue for me. I also like pale skin. So it's like, you cannot tell me, it's like, oh my God, the richness of pale skin. And it's like, it's something that I like. It's like a white and a black. It's like, oh, I love it. And it's like, I could just eat it up. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, some things I just absolutely, you cannot tell me that sometimes my curves don't feel gorgeous to me. You cannot, like, it's some things that we just, like, you can't you can't just tell somebody that that's not something that you can hold somebody to. You understand what I'm saying? It's like y'all just don't understand I don't know. And so that's a human thing. Like it is like a human thing. Like if somebody came to me and just out of the blue and was like, "Oh my God, I love curls. I love curls," and you just like, "Are you serious?" Or I love eyelashes. Like I love when somebody's eyelashes are like natural. Now this is me too. I like when somebody's eyelashes are naturally long. Like usually guys, like usually boys, men, they have naturally long eyelashes. The other thing is, if you find it in women, you'll know that you can like tell what country and stuff they from, because it's really to keep the sand and dirt out of your eyes. So the longer they are naturally, it was like because you came from a place that maybe had a lot of sand and dirt, and so it was like they actually grew longer to protect you. You just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And you see, like, it's like your body naturally does some things. And so when people see these things, it's like women with cheekbones, you know what I'm saying? All this different stuff. I love dreads because I used to do twists. I love like all types of hair. Like I always work with natural hair. So in college, that's what I do. I used to do their twists and stuff. And so that was it. Like I always work with natural hair. So it's like I just like that too. I like when somebody's hair is kinky, like when it's like a 4C type hair. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta wet it, you gotta keep it wet while you do it. I'm not mean to the person or whatever. It's just how the comb runs through the smoothness of the hair. And so it's like so perplexing to me that you would think that other humans don't appreciate that about somebody else. I couldn't see myself not appreciating that about somebody else. Like that is everything that you would think. Like I could not see myself just like, I really hate you and I'm gonna cut off your hair and I'm gonna throw you this bone and all this stuff. And it's like, really, if y'all look at the movies tell you that something was forcing them into this situation of being angry. I've been in that situation too where I get pissed off about nothing. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's always a group of people around me that want to see me get angry. And so that's when I stopped doing it. I had to start sitting back and thinking, like, because I hate the feeling of being angry. It actually stops me from learning. And so every time they try to put me in that situation of being angry, they were trying to steal something from me. You see what I'm saying? So when they send somebody to rape me, which y'all gonna see here during an election year, is because they stole the data or they stole something for the president. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually being fucked by the president. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? The only people that didn't mess with me but were absolutely racist were the Bushes. And so that's it. Like when we look at this and we got evidence that the Bushes were fucking with me too, for real. Like if these Hispanic kids would be like, yes, them motherfuckers was fucking with us. And it was because she was there at our school. I wasn't even a teacher yet. I was a substitute teacher. And I would actually substitute at mostly Hispanic schools. Yeah, I'm sorry, the kids are good. I be like in there like they got a taste of life. I'm not joking. Hispanic students, I just be like, man, thank you for today. And in Irving, it would be like a few like Asian students. They be in there, man, they be funny as fuck. It's like for real. That's the best part of teaching in like Irving, for the Irving ISD, is that it's just like it is a real group of what how can I say? It's a group of just like people of different colors, nationalities. What is it? Like, what I'm saying? It's multicultural. That's what it is. And it's American. It's not where I could just be like, oh, this is like because they do this, it's like that's their culture. Some stuff is cultural, but then it's also like the multiculturalism, and then it's like how we just can hang it out. And it's like we don't have to bring up anything. Like I don't have to be like, what sort of Asian are you? I've never asked them that shit at all. I don't have to be like, what Hispanic group are you? Are you Latina or whatever? And it's like before when that stuff came up, it was because I was at a job where this woman just kept, I'm from Spain and all this different stuff. And it's like, I don't have time for that shit. Sometimes it's like, why do we have to sit here and talk about color? And it's like, for real, we just like vibing because we went to the same fucking school and both of us eat Cheerios in the morning. And it's like, that is the best vibe to have. You see what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes y'all spend like so much time doing it. Like, it's like, let's talk about how I can do a backflip and you can do a backflip too. You know what I'm talking about? And we're both good at it. When I met that Hispanic girl at my job or whatever at Menasha, and she was like just as good at like flipping these bottles and shit as I was. They were picking on me, but they didn't pick on her. And so I was like, what the fuck going on? And so shit, I had to bow to her because I'm like, this girl is taking them down, baby. Like, it's like, I love working with her because she like so good and she doesn't have jealousy. Everybody else I work with, black people, when I started working with them, they were jealous of me. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's like, why would you have to do that? You see, I'm talking about like, so I wanted to start working with the Hispanic people. This woman actually got mad, I guess, and took me out of work because I was working with the Hispanic people. It's like, no, pick me. Let me go with the Hispanic people. Like, I was just like, please let me go. Then I went over to the job with the Hispanic people, and the lady, she was Hispanic, and she got mad at me too out of jealousy. She started fucking up because she can't read. Like, they couldn't read what was going on. I'm like, it's right here in fucking Spanish, bitch. Like, what the fuck going on? So it's like, sometimes I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. So they've been just stalking and fucking with me the whole time, writing shit down. Okay, let me keep going. So rape is her hostage. Yes, I'm a hostage. They always like try to hold me and change my story. My computers are hacked. Sex trafficking, when they pass the stories along and stuff, that's sex trafficking. And even with, and it's also being done with the jobs and stuff, like passing all the job information on it, all that stuff. They kidnapped my son, they kidnapped me. Tax fraud, they've done it twice. Eavesdropping, listening to my conversation, all this adds up to identity theft. Happens when someone steals your personal information to commit fraud, and that's what they've done. The identity thief may use your information to apply for credit, file taxes, or get medical service, and they've done all of it. These acts can damage your credit status and cost you time and money to restore your good name. Fuck that, my name being good. So this is what I concluded. It's like the stuff is going to Kenya Barris too. So Kenya Barris, Drake, and Beyonce. And I'm talking about y'all, it is actually when they rape me or do something mean to me. So I had to look at what happened. So Reagan, 3 years for MLK. And he only made MLK a holiday because he wants to be reelected, I think. 3 years for MLK to become a holiday. So when they passed this law to do this, it didn't happen for 3 years. A school holiday, to become a holiday. So George Bush, I really don't remember him because nothing happened. I remember Clinton played the saxophone, and then Al Gore started trying to say that he was responsible for like Wi-Fi and all that shit. It's like, fucker, no fucker, no the fuck, no fucker. I thought of that fucker. So that's it. So it's like, yeah, every time they try to fuck me over. And I got raped in this time. So 1993 to 2001, I got raped about the Gore time, right? Because remember Clinton got impeached or something like that. So I was raped. Raped for Wi-Fi. Every election year, y'all, they find some way to rape me. Okay, let's keep going. So, then y'all know that I am the person that came up with the real world. So I actually came up with the real world when I was 8 years old. I think I discussed it with somebody, and then I was like, just try it out. And he did it. And I told him it would be good with 7 or 8 people. And that's what he did. He picked 7 strangers to live in New York, all this different stuff. And that's it, 1992. So I feel like I'm the creator or the inventor of the real world. I don't know what to call it. Then, and that was like, I don't know. The first time I went out of town, I was like 12. I think this happened when I was like 14. So yeah. So the first time I was like out by myself in a different state besides Texas was when I was 12. But I made this up when I was 8 with Nikki. I was 12 when I talked about this with a person looking to create a show. Okay, so then Mr. Savage. So I was 11 when I first met Mr. Savage. I was at Bluffview Park. And also he was also at my high school, and he changed his name to Sergeant Slaughter. No, it was Mr. Slaughter, or either way, it was Slaughter and Savage, or Savage and Slaughter. Either way, he was a soldier. He was an ex-soldier. And he must have had part of my story because you understand, like Megan Thee Stallion. So he was recording me probably when I was at Confluence Academy, and that was like years later when I came back to St. Louis. So I'm thinking that's how he got Megan Thee Stallion too. So I thought that one of the people in the classroom was Kim Kardashian. And the reason why is because she would just sit there and stare off into space. Also, Blake's babysitter was weird too. Like the babysitter's mother just kept wanting to come to my house. One day she came to my house to use the bathroom, and it's like, okay, she could do that. But she talked to me and she just acted like I was going through a lot of stuff, and I wasn't. Like I really wasn't. I was going through a lot of stuff, but I wasn't going through a lot of stuff. And then the Trump call was at their house. So it's like she had to know something. So 1994, I took the trip to California. I was 15 years old. That is important because my cousin was trying to use me for something. You understand what I'm saying? So they get mad after I leave or whatever. So my cousin, Elvira. So that's what's important because I put her on there like I did something to her. I didn't do anything to Elvira. Elvira was bothering me. The whole time I was there, she was trying to what is this? She was just stalking me in her house. Like she just kept staring at me, and everything I did, it was like she was trying to have a problem or an argument with me. And I was like, I don't get what the fuck is going on. Like this lady crazy. And so then I make up a story and I tell her, I actually just tell her, I don't make up the story. This is the story of what happened to Marquita. So Marquita was having trouble when she ended up in a psych ward. They said she was trying to kill herself with some shoestrings. It probably wasn't true because they put me in a psych ward and I didn't do anything either. So it's like, okay, they lying. So 1995, I meet Rachel, my sister from my dad. And we go to Texas and she starts some big argument with my dad. My dad's child, and we go to Texas or whatever, okay? So then I was stalked in college, 1996 to 2002. Phi Beta Sigmas that set me up later raped me through Thomas, a neophyte, acting teacher, Joe McCombs, Jack Gibson. I told y'all this yesterday. So I just went ahead and just kept going. Sarah and Kevin were befriending me to cause issues with our relationship. It was about sex. Joy Stewart was trying to get a hold of my personality. Alpha Phi Alphas wanted to stalk me first for my writing and second for the points. SIUE stole my idea for a grant to direct a main stage play during Black History Month. They stopped my idea and hired Lisa to do it. They said Lisa died of what is this stuff? So people wrote it down because they put me in the hospital for having lupus. They tried to say I had lupus. So Lisa, they say she died of lupus. That bitch didn't do that. She just did what she had to do to steal and then left. So they been, somebody saying, they lying to try to keep me from Kenya. Shamar White began stalking me and stealing ideas after Val told her and Jake they could have my dance in my spot, which I think Val was like, wait a minute, why the fuck would I say that? And so I think because Val actually saw me, Val and one of my other teachers, Jan, my art teacher, they saw me at Best Buy and Panera Bread, and they talked to me for a minute. And so I don't know why everybody was doing that. It's like, that's me. I'm a genius. I know y'all can't believe it. I know it's because I'm Black. I know it is. It's because I'm Black. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's racism. you keep doing this to keep me from Kenya. You keep doing that to keep me from Diana Ross. You keep doing it to keep me from Beyonce. And it's like, yes, that's my life. That is really my life. And y'all, I haven't had a chance to enjoy it, do anything. They took me from my child. I don't know how much money they owe me. They must owe me a lot of money, because if y'all trying to take my child and then kill me or change my personality, all this different stuff, it's like, what the fuck is going on? The person that wanted to do the Cosby Show, I was the person that inspired the Cosby Show. At first, it was going to be Rudy, and then it just turned into the Cosby Show. You see? So then Kanye West shows up at some point when I'm at a school, and the thing is, to say, so Kanye is with Rockefeller Records. So Kanye's name comes up at a school when I was there. It was like when I had Blake, so that was 2010, and the person was trying to bring up Kanye, and they were like, "Yeah, Kanye is the shit. It was my assistant." I'm just like, no, the fuck he not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really listen to Kanye, and I didn't listen to Lil Wayne either. The other teacher next door was in love with Lil Wayne. Her name was Destiny something. That was her first name, but she was like the math teacher, so she was in love with Lil Wayne for real. So that's how Lil Wayne kind of got his name in there too. The people that was stalking me for Drake, I think they started stalking me when they took me out that night or something like that. I had on a black dress, and all they got is like a picture of my breast, my little breast, my B breast. Now they're double D. So yeah, this is how I would hold my hands as a child, and I slept with a teddy bear. I showed y'all the pictures in one of my pictures. He took an interest in music and introduced this. Okay, so this was Ray J. So then I was like, okay, so how did Ray J get involved? It was like that Ray J and Kim Kardashian shit. 1995, that's when he first came out. I just kind of put all this stuff in order. Y'all, this is the kicker. When Diana, because that was my nickname, when Diana was in a car crash and she died, she had Dodie and Henry. Dodie is my godmother's nickname, and Henry is my my step grandfather that died. That was the one that I was helping. I was trying to like give him what's this thing? Resuscitation. That's when they thought I was like so smart. So I was trying to make him come back to life. And that was it. So I was like, that is crazy. I was like, why would the names match the stuff in the UK? You see what I'm saying? And that's when it's just like, no, this is not, these motherfuckers, it's like they don't care about getting shit right. They just get a piece of information and be like, let's kill a motherfucker. Let's kill him. And really in my head, it's like I really wanted Diana to escape, because I think that the queen is like really mean, and she's not the queen. Like, for real, it's hard not to call her the queen, but it's like, I don't know. She had to escape. She was so sad with these people. And so I just hope that she's okay. Like, I hope that she really didn't die. I hope that they like switched her body out or something. I'm not playing. Because, and they just like all made an escape. Diana, Dodie, and Henry. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I hope they didn't die in a car crash. I hope that they are still alive somewhere, living off the forest fruits or something. I don't know. I hope she's married to like a carpenter or something. Like, it's like sometimes we just deserve to be happy, because y'all know that we come from royalty. It'll be like, that's what y'all do. Y'all actually capture us and keep us, and like, it's a sad life. It's like, it's sadder than being an actor or something. Like, I'm not even an actor. I'm a fucking techie. Y'all just be like, the shit that people do is ridiculous. And then y'all they are out of their fucking minds. They are out of their minds. And it's like, they don't even realize how crazy this shit is. So then we got Tanika from SIUE. She was at Comcast Cable. This she was Gerald Maurice Rankins and Antoinette Guthrie's lover at SIUE. At SIUE about 1999. And so that's the thing. Antoinette is definitely jealous of me for some reason. And it's like, I don't know this little bitch. I ain't never paid her no attention at school. And she might have been jealous of Carlotta Allen. So Carlotta is my cousin. And so she might have known Carlotta Allen. That's why I think she probably set Carlotta Allen up on her. Because I have a strange blood disorder too. So it's like, where the fuck did that come from? Where did thalassemia come from? And it's actually a mostly Asian and Indian blood disorder. What the fuck? And then when it ended up in Grey's Anatomy, that's when I knew Shonda Rhimes had something to do with it too. Tracy from SIUE, 1999, after argument over zip disk, later January 25th, later at Starbucks in Texas. So this girl, she is another Tracy. She's the first Tracy I knew. And she just got into an argument with me one day over my zip drive. And I was like, I need it. Like, I need my shit back. And she just was like, I'm not through with it. Give me my shit and get the fuck out of my face. You know, I wasn't mean to her, but she was just trying to be like too like, I gotta give it to her because she black. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like, we're black though. You know, it's like, get the fuck out of my face. 1999, Any Given Sunday, because they gave Jamie Foxx my fucking life too. Joe P.E. King, 1999. See, that's when I meet him. John Legend. I think this is when I got raped. Look, y'all. So let me tell y'all, whenever y'all see all these people getting, when I go through this, whenever you see all the movies, the albums and all that shit, when everybody getting something, guess what happens? I get raped. And it's also a president. So anytime I get raped, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Anytime they rape me, it's either a presidential election or somebody is making a fucking movie. Wait till I show you. I did all this shit yesterday. I could not stop. I became obsessed with myself. Okay, now George W. Bush becomes president. I get raped off campus. I was also raped by a Olive Garden worker in 2002. That's when Dangerously in Love, American Next Top Model, that's by Kenya Barris. I moved to Texas. That's when Ray J and Kim got the sex tape. So what I'm thinking is Joe McCollum's probably set it up for them to try to be me and him or whatever. January 22nd, 2003, you see this Chappelle show. Raped by Munya, 2004. And then 2004, Marcus Dwayne Boyd, I was abused. Guess what happens? Kenya gets 2005, Kenya gets girlfriends. Then we got Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah. I put those on there because that's the year I wrote the letter. Look, Kanye and Jamie, 2005 extravaganza, Unpredictable, Gold Digger. Also, Tabitha Brown is at Central Market. Y'all, I'm just in my apartment just making shit. I'm not joking. Beading purses, like making earrings for people, all types of shit. That's why I know Tabitha Brown had something to do with that shit. Buying what are these things? Blankets, making lemon trees and shit. Tabitha Brown. Every fucking thing Tabitha Brown says, everything I was doing in my apartment at that time. What else happened? Oh yeah, for real. That's the whole thing, for real. B-Day 2006, and then some of this is Drake 2006, then Kenya 2006, 2007, all this stuff. This is when I meet the Vernons, 2007, okay? And I end up getting a job at Nova Academy. So all this stuff right here, 2007. Look, everybody gonna be popping in 2007. 2007, when I get some, that's when everybody else gets some. 2008, 2009, 2017, I'm in there rooting for Barack Obama. I pay him his little fucking $5. He become president. And then Chris Brown and Rihanna had that issue when I'm pregnant. Well, this was before I was pregnant, and I got mad about it because I was like, they didn't give Chris Brown a chance to say shit. So that's when I also put now Oprah season and your girl season, because I think also in 2007, Oprah opened a school too, because that was on the letter that I wrote in 2005 that I would open the school. Listen, y'all, still trying to get the shit back for the school, and so I could do the right. And they still send the shit to Kenya Barris. Okay, so then when Nia goes to jail because I was pissed about Keisha playing a hook or whatever they was trying to make her do. Oprah season 2009. I keep that third because I want to see who won her, because some way Beyonce got all the stuff for her to go solo. So that was the other reason I want the Oprah stuff on her too. So then 2008, you got Sasha Fierce. 2009, So Far Gone. I started dating my boyfriend at this time, Young Money. We Are Young. Oh, that's Drake again. My grandmother was killed in 2009. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it'll be a death, a rape, or something. Listen, and my cousins in here, I put my cousins on here too. Pregnant 2009. Brandon Clark was started stalking me. Marla Clemens started stalking me. Crystal Robert Short. That's when this Drake, right? Thank Me Later. And then moved back to Cahokia. Now y'all see everybody about to get some again. Met Faith Ming. Then 2011, Kenya got Are We There Yet? Take Care by Drake. Columbia by Beyonce. Then here come Eddie Thomas. I went to the police station about Idosha. I began talking to Ty. Attempted rape by Rodell. Look, they was about to move to the house. So here it come. I moved, right? So now everybody gonna get all this new shit when I move. Move to my dad's house. Move to STL. Here we go. New girl comes out. Mindy Kaling come out 2012. I stayed at that school from 2012 to 2010 to 2012. I was raped by Demetric and lost a child. I lost my job at Kanye at Confluence Academy. Guess what happened? Here come Lena Dunham with girls. Then I go to Harmony MG. I get stalked at Best Buy. And then Prime Academy, that closes also. Like, no, it was founded. Y'all see what I'm saying? The startup, Kenya Barris, Columbia, Beyonce, Drake. Then I start the job at Gateway Elementary that same year. Raped by Antoine Noel. Guess what happened? Amy Roberts died. And somebody kept trying to say they killed Amy because she didn't know how to pronounce the words. Like she say screet and screw and all that stuff. My grandmother didn't pronounce words well either. Myra McCoy was also murdered or whatever. And that was my cousin. So then that's when that person started sending all this stuff about Centoya Brown. Okay. So I guess they was trying to tell me they was going to keep me hostage or whatever the fuck they was going to do too. So then, that's still Centoya. So then guess what happens? Gabrielle Union gets this whole being Mary Jane shit. Blackish comes out. That was my idea too. Red Table Talk. They got the Red Table Talk saying it was 2018. Bitch, no, that was 2014 on Facebook. Because when me and my co-worker, what's her name, was talking about, y'all started that shit on Facebook in 2014. Then a reel also comes out they using conversations from my apartment in Belleville. At the same apartment they got this Power came out. I mean, for real, this all the shit that's coming from my fucking apartment, y'all. I'm not joking. Rising in Empire, you see how that's Empire? That's how they gonna get Empire later. Girl came out from Pharrell because he got that song on there, Lost Queen, right? 2014 Power come. They also put me now in a psych ward. Then they got Jamel Gray following me. Cecil Hall started stalking me. Men Up with Joy 2014. Y'all, I actually moved because I'm like, these motherfuckers are crazy. That's when they was putting stuff in my underwear, breaking in my house, putting their dogs in my bed. They was sweating in my bed, all this different stuff. End of 2014, moved in with Cecil. I left Christmas, moved back to Texas. This the killer. PJ was killed for Remy Ma. When Remy Ma was saying she was caught up in jail, that's the same thing that happened to PJ. PJ was caught up in jail too. And he didn't do nothing to this girl. So that's what it is. Remy Ma got out of jail, but they killed PJ like a year or so later. Empire starts. Y'all see this? Y'all get what I'm saying? So Empire starts, and at some point that nigga heard me say something about me being Maleficent. That's why it was like 10 years. That's how long she was. She was in there. If you're ready for this, this is too late. 2015, What Time to Be Alive. Saw Tracy Davis from SIUE, moved in. Oh, saw Tracy. She was at the apartment. So the same girl that's the zip tape I'm talking about, I think she was at my apartments when I went to try to go get the apartment in Frisco. That was in 2015. Who is this? Then here come Cardi B. That's why I was like, why she got the B? Because I had Shaketi B. You see what I'm saying? So then we got Cecil visit. 2014, I get a call by Joy. Joy was starting to talk like she was Marla. Marla, she was like, he down there to mess with you and all this different stuff. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Why this bitch can't never be straight about nothing? Joy was just using the stuff that she saw that was going to Kenya and the fucking Queen of England to fuck with me. Then me and kept trying to sleep with me in 2015, like kept coming to the apartment. All of a sudden, Kevin Fry comes and all that shit stopped. Tracy Weatherspoon, I started that lady came to the school in Dallas and started fucking with me again too. 2015. I was also got a job at Nova Academy when I got back. Worked again in Nova Academy. That's when she was in there. It's the grading, isn't it? The other lady. I know I'm going too fast. The superintendent said that to me. Worked again. So then my mother was killed. So y'all see, it's about to be a whole guilt. They about to get everything in this motherfucker. 2015, that's when Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt started. Y'all, this was my idea too. Martha and Snoop Dogg is in my show, meeting up and doing some shit together. I thought that because Snoop was like a good person, and I call myself the Black Martha Stewart, so I was actually trying to hook up with Snoop on some shit. They put the real Martha Stewart with Snoop Dogg and left me the fuck out. Barbershop the Next, that's an idea they stole from me, so this was stolen from me too. So then Barbershop the Next Cut, Kenya Barris, Lemonade, Beyonce, then Views, I think that's Drake. Guess what? Colada was killed in 2016. Stalked by RP Entertainment 2016. 26 by podcast begins with the rape stories. So then Gary Shandling died also 2016. Issa Rae Insecure 2016. Then next year's we got 2017, 2021. This when they was trying to make me crazy, but trying to use all my shit for Trump too. Girls Trip 2017. In April 2016, that's Megan Thee Stallion. She's Gotta Have It. 2017, More Life. Libby and Malcolm. That's Kenya and Drake. Quinta B resurfaces. She starts to surface that whole shit. Look, y'all. 2016. That's when I pitched. I pitched Abbott Elementary. I didn't call it Abbott Elementary. I pitched a show about an elementary school with the teachers to Issa Rae. It was stolen by Quinta B. That's when Michelle Martin asked me to come to the other school, Johnston Elementary. So then Amazon. This my idea too, y'all. I was thinking Amazon should come to East St. Louis because we need jobs to make money. And I talked about it on my show. Guess what? Amazon comes is 2018 when they get there. Guess what happens? Let's see. Kim Porter died. You know why? Because they thought Kim Porter had something to do with me because she watched Blake one day. Not this Kim Porter, not his Kim Porter. It's another lady named Kim Porter that was at the school. So she watched Blake one day, and I'm thinking she thought that she was part of my family. So then you see, Drake got Scorpion, Kenya got Grownish, Black Panther came out. Black Panther is not from me, it's from somebody I was discussing with him on the phone about a black man being a warrior. So 2019, Homecoming, 2019, Lion King, Kurt Package, but you know, we got pushed out of our house in 2019 too. So that we were fake evicted in 2019. And I gotta look up Tina's show too. Let's see, when did Tina Knows? Because they got that from my show. I kept saying how I wanted my show, and that bitch kept trying to create Tina's show off my show. When did Tina Knows show premiere? So what was that? 2021. So let's just say December 2021. Somebody saying you gonna get your ass killed out there or something like that. For what? For being myself? Fuck y'all. I'm talking about right now, somebody trying to make me dizzy and everything too. They keep doing this shit and it's like, for what? Why I gotta get killed on the moneymaker? I'm the fucking, like, I'm the creator. You gonna kill me and all these other motherfuckers making money off me? Get the fuck out. Y'all can't do shit without me. Get the fuck out. I'm talking about my boss, big bitch. Look at all this shit that it made off me. And this ain't even half of it. Like, I ain't even look up Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne. Y'all can kiss my ass on that shit. Let's put $5 on this bitch. I'm not fucking playing. Y'all play too goddamn much. about to be skirting no motherfucker. Y'all been following me my whole fucking life. If they want, look, if they putting pills and shit in my fucking drinks, how the fuck, man, bitch, get the fuck out. Y'all be wanting a motherfucker to be scared all the goddamn time. Ain't nobody scared these people. I'm the fucking creator. Get the fuck out. 2018. So this the year that this, so wait a minute, y'all. So 2017, that shit wasn't released on 2018. I thought that was like quarter 5 was 2019, wasn't it? Maybe it was released. Nah, that was 2019. When I write Brown Sugar. Nah, that was 2019. It might have been released. I didn't listen to this until 2019. Okay, so anyway, that's 2019. I ain't finna go for that shit. And y'all kill me, that shit gonna stop. That's enough. Y'all, I'm talking about y'all be wanting me to sit here and be scared of these bitches. I ain't scared of them. What the fuck they doing all that shit for? And I'm, listen, what the fuck is it that they want? What y'all really want? Nothing. Y'all don't never want nothing. Y'all don't do shit but hand it off to a motherfucker that's more talented than you. You just a middleman for talent. I can talk to Kenya my fucking self. I can talk to them my fucking self. What the fuck y'all need y'all for? So next, all this Kurt packaged in. That's when the Sigma Gamma Rose come and get me from out of school. That was 2019. So what's that 2019? This was 2018. So that's not me. So that was like 2019, December 2019. Nah, that was 2018. So yeah, so 2018, that's when they came and started fucking with me at this school. These fucking Sigma Gamma Rose and shit. And then 2019, that's when I was at home and I heard like the quarter 5. That's when I'm like, nah, because I think your boy came on there and told us to listen to it. What's his name? Chance the rapper. Yeah. That's when I was really listening to Chance a lot. So then here we go with what is this? The Octavia Spencer shit that they was doing with Gabrielle Union. Y'all, why my podcast started 2016, all that shit is basically this story right here. Instead of them helping me, they gonna make a movie. Get the fuck out. Wendy Williams and Kevin split 2019 too, so I just put that in there because a lot of this shit started happening. That's when money shit started fucking up. Tax fraud 2019, they started telling me, you know what I'm saying, they stopped my job. Then Spike Lee, that She's Gotta Have It, that was the one. So I was like, nah, that's some of that shit from college. That's some of my sex stories. He got that shit from Lena Dunham. Then we were stalked by this Hispanic woman or something in Frisco at these apartments. It was like 2017, 2018. Mixed-ish, again, Kenya, Shav, Kenya. Tracy Davis saw me in Austin in 2019 too. That was like, see, SNL, that's when that 2020 when me and Blake was sitting on the floor and SNL was like having us produce the show. That was 2020. The whole time, y'all, they over there trying to set up a time where they was fucking with us the whole time and then setting up shit so they can kill me and take my son. Black as Fuck 2020. That's when I was like, when I was in the car talking about this, I was in Texas. So that was like 2018. And I was like, okay, Rashida should be the person to play that part because I want to do a show about having discussions with people of mixed cultures because it's like I want to see how we all relate. That's when Kenya was also, now look, then I was back at Kenya was also pitching it on Afro Punk. So what house was I at? I was at another house. I think I was still in the shelter, and Kenya was pitching this shit at Afro Punk, y'all. And this was after Black as Fuck. And I'm talking about, I said this shit in the car in 2018 or 2019. That's how they also found out that I was like a friend of Gary Shandling. The Witches, that's from your boy from Kenya. Dark Lane, that's what's his name? Jingle Jangle. That is actually my fairy tale or whatever that I was writing. Somebody stole it and that's when David E. Talbot came out with this shit. I was like, that's my shit, because that was like the what is this? I was using steampunk as the thing. I had the hairstyles and everything, y'all, and I was using Afropunk to I was using Afropunk to help me style the show. Right, I'm still in the middle of writing it, and it's actually about me and my family. Like, for real, it's for real a fairy tale that I have to write. These motherfuckers stole it. Knowing it was a fairy tale, because they listen to every goddamn thing I do. So that was my research. That's when I started looking at these names, Kemp Powers and all that shit. Like, these motherfuckers, they lying. That ain't your fucking name. Kurt Kemp, Power from the show, Mike Jones. I mean, come on, stop. 2021, I did not vote for Biden. But I was upset about how people got upset about Kamala and all the different stuff, because I was supposed to be a president. Be Alive, that's when that 2021, I wrote out, look how it said biographical drama. Yeah, I wrote out like all the rapes and everything for the FBI, right? And so I made a show. I was pissed. I ended up like slamming my hand on the table, all this different stuff, because I was like, how could you rape me? Like, I'm pissed, y'all. They stole that show and actually wrote the song, and the show actually had all the rapers, like all the people that raped me, named the dates and everything. Just all the stuff that I'm showing you here. They stole it and wrote the song, y'all. Wrote the fucking song. So Tina Knowles show that appeared 2021, and they started fucking with me for this show too. They started messing with me. I made a message about it. I was like, I bet something happening. When I searched online, it was Tina Knowles show that was coming out. Coming to America came out. Certified Lover Boy, that was Drake. They put me in the psych ward, y'all. Look, attempted a murder on me, kidnapped my son, and stole the dog. Let's see what happens now. Then we got Abbott Elementary coming. I was in the shelter. They was trying to kill me, so Abbott Elementary came out. You see, because this bitch, Quinta, she be trying to get rid of me. That's why her ass be walking around like a dazed fucking clown. Her and Issa. Shelter, February 2021. They try to kill me again at another shelter too. Worked at Big C's, saw Blake March 2021. I haven't seen him since then. Worked at Panera Bread, worked at DTLR, went to Clothes Stolen, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's pretty much probably why my clothes were stolen, because they used them in the Super Bowl for Mary's outfit. They used it at the Super Bowl for Mary's outfit in 2022. And they put some of it in the Met Gala. And then, honestly, never mind. Okay. And then we got Drake. This is Drake right there. Apartment complex manager. So I saw them, these apartment complex managers that were there when I left in 2018. Or 2019. It was 2019 when I left in 2019. And then I seen her again at Chick-fil-A January 2022. Because I guess, and they were there with like a fake branding. I went to the Missionary of Charities February 2022. Tax fraud 2022. No taxes. I haven't got my taxes. Worked this sauce on the side. June 2022. Clothes shown at Super Bowl. This was the outfit right here. This outfit by Mary. Pregnant by Oriella's lost child. And then y'all see this, the outfit I was walking down the street in with the one that Kendall Jenner had on. I had on a ball cap. I had on a white dress with pockets. And so I was walking down the street, and then they took the Marilyn Monroe idea from the show. And then Kylie, is that Kylie or Kent? I don't know. And then the one in black, I have nothing to do unless it's a mesh top. If it's a mesh top, that's probably about me too. So the whole 2022 fashion and stuff, that was all about me. Attempted murder at Hubbard House. That's where I think Tondela is fouling. Throwing out of missionaries of charities. And then that's when Beyonce comes out with Renaissance. That's when Kenya Barrick has Intergalactic. It's a cartoon. Y'all see what I'm saying? In the car, I'm telling them about the cartoon. It's the same day I was telling them about Gary Shandling. And I'm not telling them for real. I'm just actually just trying to get this shit out so I can record it, so I can have my ideas ready for myself. You see what I'm saying? Like we're recording in my car. Chief about a dozen Kenya Barris. You People 2023. I was thrown out of shelter again, right? I was thrown out of Mark Twain or something like that. But it don't matter. Math Shelter. Kenya Barris. Okay. And it's like, for real, this motherfucker know my mama's soul. Charlie Murphy's soul on this set, everything, y'all. These motherfuckers crazy. Kenya is with the crazy people. Was that 2023? Was You People this year? I wasn't last year. Either way, yep, he is with the crazy people. So that's all I found out. It's like I just went through and did my entire situation. I was just like, nah, y'all on some bullshit. I'm not joking. Like, these motherfuckers will actually have me raped, killing my family and everything to make fucking movies, kidnapping everything. I'm talking about every time it's a big fiasco of crime. Anytime I'm somewhere crying, just wondering what was going on, something bad happened. I didn't even think about when Giovanni raped me. So Giovanni raped me like September 11th. That was my son's birthday. My son's birthday, y'all. What year was it that I saw him last? It was March something, March 2021. And they had Giovanni rape me. Possessed rape, because he wasn't trying to rape me. That man set that man up to rape me. And they tried to do the same thing to Orioles. So, yep. And that was September 11th. Actually, it was September 12th. So that's it, y'all. That's it for today. I think that it's very apparent that all of these cases need I was gonna go through, y'all. I really want to go through and just like put down, okay, what the crime is. Like, this right here is identity theft. You see what I'm saying? So Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, all these people, anytime you see their name, that's identity theft, because they actually follow through and do all this stuff. So it's actually stopping my money and every fucking thing. Somebody stopped my Instagram. So anyway, I'm sorry the connection stopped on my Instagram, but like some of this stuff is like identity theft, like anything that has to do with Kanye, Kim, because they actually followed through and like took my identity. Like it's not a joke. They will do the stuff for real. Kanye was trying to steal my son's identity. What else? Like some of this stuff is clear and apparent, like it's rape. You know what I'm saying? So I was just gonna go through and just like today, maybe later today, just go through and just put in all the different stuff that this is. Like these are real charges that need to be pressed against these people. This right here with Joe McCombs is not statutory. I wish it was statutory rape, but it's just rape. I mean, I need to sue the schools and everything. That's why I've been telling y'all, like, this not no shit where they took my whole life, my entire life, and just kept trying to put me through stuff, trying to write the shows. And then they wanted me to agree with it. Like, they wanted me to sit there and be like, oh, this is what was going on. If I'm 3 or 4 years old and I'm the inspiration for a show, how the fuck is it that this person continuously thinks that they have to punish me or hurt me in some kind of way to make a show? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like that does not make sense to me. So that is why it's like, no, I need to get away from her so I can go ahead and file charges. And y'all can't kill me and take my son and take our money. You see what I'm saying? That's my money. I earned that money. I should be just as rich as Kenya Barris, as Bill Cosby, or as anybody else. If y'all taking all my shit to do this, I should be just as rich as all these other motherfuckers too. So anyway, y'all, that's it. Y'all just please have a great day. It's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talking to Black Unicorns, telling y'all again, fuck off. I'm what you watch. I'm who created it. I am TV. It can't be stopped until I see you and stop it. Because y'all gonna look, the people gonna still be possessed. At the end of the day, they still gonna be possessed. Y'all still gonna be trying to go through the same shit with the same fucking possession. And y'all did that shit on purpose. Go to fucking jail. Y'all surrounded yourself around me so y'all could just be evil and take and all the different stuff. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck if you mad or if you pretend that you don't like me, but y'all got all my shit on TV, everything about me, and you still kissing my ass. Get the fuck out. Fuck you.